Everyone. I want to walk you through the benchmark assignment number 2 that's due this Friday, so you understand what the expectations are and how to complete it. So if you can look here in the first part, um, part 1 says reading comprehension, 1 point each, 10 points total. This has a link to a reading quiz on a Google form. So make sure that you click where it says click here, and then you click the hyperlink that pops up below it. And that is going to take you to a reading quiz in another tab. You need to do that first. So once you do the reading quiz, the next portion, and I'm going to change this to part 2 because I took out what was originally part 2. This is going to give you a series of 3 questions you can choose from, and you're going to answer them using CEW or CEWEW to give multiple pieces of evidence. To help you do that, there is a link where it says click here to see notes and example in the rubric. And so if we click that, it's going to take you to a page, where it reminds you of what CEW stands for, the rubric that I'm going to use to grade it, and then also an example of a CEW that's color-coded. So this is also going to give you an example of how you cite your sources. Just as a reminder, you can see down here, you always need to cite the page number that your information is coming from. So that is there to help you in this process, and you have 3 questions to choose from, and you only have to do one. So the first one asks, Rosemary was lost when she went to the chief elder and asked to be released. Why do you think she asked to be released? So again, CEWs are always going to have an answer that is an opinion or an educated guess that you then defend with evidence. Your second option is, why do you think the giver encourages Jonas to watch the video of the twins' release? And the last option is, do you think Jonas feels more attached to the giver or to his family unit? And I just want to point out, especially from these first 2, the term released means euthanized or killed. So if you didn't catch that in the book, they are killing people who are too old to be useful to society, or kids that they find to be too problematic. There's also the point in the beginning of the book when you have the pilot who flies the jet really close to the community. And they say that he was released just for making a mistake at his job. So release is called a euphemism. It's like a gentler way of saying something problematic. So for example, instead of saying that somebody dies, we might say that they pass away. That's a gentler way of saying that. Thanks. Okay, and then so now that we've gone over that, hopefully you have a better understanding. Sometimes people don't quite understand what release means in the context of the book. If you have any questions about this assignment, let me know. We can video chat or we can email. It's up to you. So good luck. You guys are going to do great.